Okay. I would like to apologize for not posting yesterday. Completely my fault. But I didn't get home until like 9:30, and I was really tired. And right now I'm kind of geeked. I got like maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep. A lot less than I usually do, so I'm geeked. Uh, Let me run you through yesterday real quick. Um, we basically did nothing all day yesterday. I went to school, did all that. After school, came home, uh, hopped on over to my nearby gas station, downed one of the largest monsters that I could get my hands on. I didn't go for the 22 ounce. I don't think I could live through a 22 ounce. Eat a whole bar of chocolate, walk home, eat a meal question mark, and then I get into my driving instructions. And I have been told that I did really, really good, and I was geeked the whole time. So I think I drive better when I'm high on gas. Yeah, that's why I'm geeked right now. I've got no sleep because I drank a monster at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, but I did really good. Today, woke up pancakes. Good for me. I woke up crazy. Like, my dad just suddenly yelled up the stairs. I'm dead asleep. My dad just suddenly yells up the stairs, "Pancakes are ready!" And I just shoot up like I'm, like, one of those, like a Netflix main character waking up from a bad dream. Like, I was so just, like, out of it in the morning. But yeah, had pancakes, chilled around, and did nothing for a while. Until my dad was like, "I don't like that you do nothing. Let's figure out a way to schedule your third road test, your third lesson, even though you didn't even have enough hours to take the second one technically." And I'm trying to explain to him how the website works. We go through Safeway, so you log in, you click schedule an appointment or whatever, and you choose where you want to be picked up, where you want to be dropped off, and then if there's a specific person you want, you select that. I usually just do any. I've had two with the same person, so I'd like to have the third one with the same guy. He's really nice. Uh, but I do any just to see what are available, and none are available. It goes through a couple weeks, and has little green boxes for days that are available. My dad cannot wrap his head around this. He thought I was doing something wrong, so the lessons purposely didn't pop up. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Hilarious, but whatever. Uh, After that, he was like, "Alright, sit down. There's some videos on the Safeway screen. You should watch." I'm like, "Whatever." And I start watching through. I'm like, "Oh, this one's just on what I learn in the lessons. Yeah, okay, let's start that. Start that, finish it, whatever. I don't learn anything because I already know what I'm going to be learning in the lessons." And then halfway through watching the second video, I realized these videos are for parents to watch, to know how to teach their kid. And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I'm just going to finish this one." And I finish it, and my dad goes, "Well, did you learn anything?" I'm like, no, because they had nothing to do with me actually driving. In fact, I actually learned two things. One, I should be our family's primary driver. My dad just starts busting out laughing. I guess he just doesn't want to take me driving. He just doesn't want to let me drive. But whatever, it doesn't matter. But he was like, "Yeah, no, you're never gonna be the driver ever." And then I was like, "Okay, well, it also recommends that parents watch the video on what road laws have changed since they took the test, so they know how to teach their kid differently. And he goes, great, how about you watch that for me? I go, no, why would I? He's like, I know the law. You need to know the law. And I'm like, okay, so you want me to watch a video on laws that don't exist anymore to know how the current law works? It was really created so you know what laws aren't in effect anymore. Crazy. But finally, pull up to my sister's dance at around noon. My dad pops out of the car and he's like, alright, I'm gonna let you go on the freeway once, because you went on the freeway on your lesson yesterday. And I'm like, great, you're gonna see how good of a driver I am. And guess what? I'm a good driver. And he's like, and when we pull into the parking lot of the gun club that we were going to, he was like, yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, I guess. Pretty good. And then we go to the gun club, chili cook-off. I'm not a big fan of chili. There was one I really liked. It's shot 5 stand. I'm not good at 5 stand. After that, at around 2:30, we left. And he let me drive again. But on the way home, he kept pestering me about mistakes. Like, I made one mistake. And he's like, blah, blah, blah. Pesters me about it. I'm like, great, yes, I'm sorry. I made one mistake. Not even a big mistake. It would not hurt anyone, nor would I hit anything. Of course, it's not good. It's not good. I shouldn't have made the mistake, but I did make the mistake. Womp womp. So, he just keeps pointing out the mistake, and I merge onto the highway, the freeway. It's like the 5th time, maybe the 6th time I've ever gone onto the freeway. So my merge is a little you know, I haven't really learned how to do it. And instead he's like, you need to stop doing blah, and instead of a positive reinforcement, not even positive reinforcement, just like minor corrections, he's just like, you need to do this, basically backseat driving for me, which, yeah, I get. He's kind of supposed to do that, but it's kind of annoying the way he's doing it. Anyways, yeah, he keeps pestering me. He's like, yeah, you're turning too sharp, blah, blah, blah. And at one point he tells me to do something. I'm like, alright. And he keeps telling me stuff, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do 3 things at once here. And then he's like, yeah, that's driving. You're supposed to multitask. And I'm trying to do stuff, and he's like, come on, Micah, talk to me. And I'm like, I can't do the 3 things you're asking me to do and talk. If you were in my position, you wouldn't be talking to your passenger. He complimented me on the ride there, saying that not many people can hold up a conversation while they drive, which I was doing a fairly good job. That's because lighter traffic, and I was on the freeway. This time I was in heavier traffic, and I was in the busiest part of the freeway. So, and I was doing other things that I wasn't doing on the ride there. Whatever. Came home, sat around, and didn't really do anything. Wrote some of my script for like 3 hours. After that, we had some pretty good chicken and rice. I know, I sound white, but we had 2 different types of sauce. We had a peanut butter Thai sauce, which if you've never had peanut butter Thai, you should try making it. Just mix like half Yoshida's, half melted peanut butter. It's so good. And then we had a garlic parmesan sauce, which I didn't really like that much. I'm recording this like an hour earlier than I usually do, so I still have a lot of my day left. Last Man Standing is not on today. yeah, I'm probably gonna settle down and watch a movie or sit in my room and finish solo leveling. I would rather do the latter, to be completely honest. I have had way too much social interaction. I just want to sit down and not do anything. In other news, I just upped my Duolingo score from 11 to 12. This is the longest episode I've ever recorded. I apologize if I'm boring you, but frankly, I don't care. Because this is my blog. I don't care. if you find this boring, and you've already stayed this long, okay, you had the choice to leave, and if you're still here and you are enjoying it, that's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you. I like talking to people, but I really just need to sit in my room alone now. Longest episode I've ever done. Alright, name the duck. Name the duck. I still have not gotten any good names for the duck. I want to name the duck, but I can't name the duck. Oh, also, one last thing. Ordered something a while ago, and it's supposed to come in 6 days. And I'm really happy, because I'm really excited for it. Anyways, I'll see you. Goodbye.